Hi, my name is Ivan Morse, and I'm a criminal defense attorney. I've been a criminal defense attorney for almost 30 years. Before that, before being a criminal defense attorney, I spent a few years on the Oakland Police Department, and so that kind of gives me a unique perspective on being a criminal defense attorney, because not only have I had the opportunity to investigate crimes and arrest people for the commission of crimes, I now am on the other side defending them, or defending individuals accused of crimes. Now, a lot of it is exactly the same. When I was an Oakland policeman, I had the opportunity to help people, and that's why I really enjoyed being an Oakland police officer. As a criminal defense attorney, I also have the opportunity to help people, and that's the thing I really enjoy about being a criminal defense attorney. Today I want to talk to you about a little issue that happens all the time, and it's with regard to DUIs, or driving under the influence. Sometimes they're called DWIs, driving while intoxicated. Now, I'm not going to condone or say that anybody should drive if they're under the influence of alcohol. However, the issue is many times the clients who come to me have no idea whether they were under the influence of alcohol or not. But here's a common scenario. They start to drive home and they feel okay at the time they begin to drive. But as they're going home, all of a sudden they realize they've had too much to drink. And so now the question is, what do you do? Typically what will happen is my clients will pull off the freeway and they'll pull into a parking lot, or they'll stop on the shoulder of the road, or they'll stop on a freeway in what's called the gore point, and that's kind of a triangle point where the freeway goes on and where you have an off-ramp. Now, it's lawful to park at a gore point, it's lawful to park along the side of the road, and it's lawful to pull off the freeway and pull into a parking lot and go to sleep in your car. Unfortunately, what happens is when my clients do that, the police officers will be driving down the freeway and they'll see a car on the shoulder of the road. And so they'll pull over to do a welfare check. Now, even though my client or the individual who was driving and now has decided that they shouldn't drive is lawfully parked, the police officer will come up and they will smell an odor of alcohol, they will detect a slight slurred speech, and the next thing you know, this individual has been arrested. Same thing on the gore point, same thing if you pull off the road and you're in a parking lot. So what do you do in order to avoid being arrested for DUI if you're in that situation? That is, you're driving and all of a sudden you determine that you shouldn't be. Here's what you do. You pull off the road and you find a parking lot and you park. Lock the car, take the keys out of the ignition, and leave. Go someplace away from the car. Call somebody to come and get you. Call a taxi cab. If you see the police approach your car, don't go near your car, because if you do, I guarantee you, you will be arrested. So the best advice I can give you is, one, don't drink and don't drive. But if you do drink and you're going to drive, and you think at the time you start to drive that you're not inebriated, that in other words your BAC or your blood alcohol is not 0.08 or higher, but then while you're driving you decide that you are, you need to find a place, you need to pull over, you need to stop, and you need to get away from your car. My name's Ivan Morse. I'm a criminal defense attorney. If you have any questions about this video or any of my other videos, please call me at 925-828-5307 or go to my website at www.ivanmorse.com.